Okay, I'm gonna try this vlogging thing. I'm doing this on my camera, so hopefully, let me see here. Nope. Hopefully this is fine. You can see things. So I've just been busy lately with everything, and as you can see, I have a fair amount of orders going out since, you know, the holiday season and stuff, which I'm super happy with. I got these little pumpkin ornaments here. This person or customer really liked what I had, so they ordered the ghost ones, pumpkin ones, and then I guess you can see it here better. There we go. The skull snowflakes, which are my favorite too. I want to do more at some point, but they're really obnoxious to make and troubleshoot, so yeah. Got my business card, my thank you stuff, leftover packing material. Yeah, so it's been busy. This is just, I would say that most of this is from like the past few days. It's like a total of 6 orders here, 5 are done, and then this is my 6th order, and I just got another one that I have to print more stuff for. Sorry, my allergies are also really obnoxious right now because the season's changing and the weather here has been cold and hot and cold and hot. It's just awful. Yeah, and as you can see, these are leftovers. Some of these have a little bit of a flaw in them. Just kind of. Did this one have a flaw? I actually don't. Oh, here in the front. Sometimes they get a little bit of plastic stuck, as you can see on the edge here. I'm still debating if I should clearance those out or what. And then this pumpkin has a bump, looks like a nose almost, if you can see it. So there's just a few duds here. So all that fun stuff. And then I'll show you my 3D printer working on the last of the ornaments for this set. Alright, so as you can see, it is printing the last of the ornament for that set. And the only reason I'm printing the one, not all of them, is because only one of them came out kind of flawed in that set, so there's really no need for me to waste like 4 more hours to reprint the one, so I just print one little pumpkin. And it should be done about 10 minutes, I think. Individually, these don't take that long to print, which is really, really nice. It's a little dusty. I have to wipe down the area around it. It looks worse on camera than it really is. Yeah. So I'll go back to my little packing station. So, you know, my packing station here. This paper is now part of the backdrop stuff I'm going to be using for stickers and other small items. It's Halloween themed, but I'll show you here. Let me just move some of this stuff out of the way. Got some prototype prints going. It's kind of Halloween themed, but it's not Halloween specific. It's called the Green Witch. So it's got kind of like that spooky vibe, but more witchy too. So it's like, oh, if you like witchy things and Halloween and, you know, I like it. It works out better than the actual Halloween stuff because the Halloween stuff that I did see, it was too seasonal, if that makes sense. It was too pumpkin focused, too limited to the Halloween colors of orange, purple, and black and stuff like that, which really isn't a big deal, but I wanted something a little bit more neutral and not so saturated. And then I guess I'll show this. I don't think I really showed this. So this was my first prototype. If you've seen any of my streams, get the right angle here. This is the maggot. It wasn't be a planter. I guess it can still be a planter. It originally had a base, but it really doesn't need it. So I revised the trash can here and the maggot. So if we look at it side by side, the maggot's a little bigger and the trash can is like huge. And the only reason for that is because it can hold pens much better versus this where like most of it's sticking out, right? So the only problem that I have now is this apple. As you can see, the spaghettiness and the supports are still there. I'm going to have to basically print the maggot separately in the trash can, and probably the apple and the little hands or arms holding the apple. I'm not looking forward to that because I hate breaking these things apart and putting it together. It's just more work. It's not that big of a deal because these are going to have to be sanded and primed and painted anyway. So I guess in the long run it's probably better. It's just more, you know, assembly work, which kind of raises the price and the time on this, but I might sell primed and sanded blanks and then people can just paint it themselves, and then it can be like a little activity for people to do themselves together and maybe turn the maggot into a caterpillar or who knows what else. So, but I do like the size. It's perfect. It holds my stuff already. And then I set up my little packing station. I don't even know if I want to call it a packing station yet, but that's what it's turning into because my desk and the computer room that I'm in, it just doesn't work. I don't have enough room. And as you can see, there's my Cricut. Let me see if I can get the stickers. I'll show you what they look like so far. So here are the stickers. Obviously this is a dud. This was one of my early prints and me getting used to the printer or the right settings. So these are going to young family members to play with. So I'm not really worried about the edges there. But they turned out really nice. It took me a while to figure out how to get a nice clean cut with the white and keep the border because I really like these with the leaf border. You know, I like the background. It helps make it pop more. And of course, you know, I was really dumb about it. I was like, oh my gosh, why is there like it didn't cut perfectly around the bottom, so the edge of the sticker would still be kind of green with the background. And then I was like, oh duh, there's no like actual bleed. So this is the final design. Design-wise, not the final product because it had to cut off my website down here because it's going to people that don't really need that. And there's still some issue. I don't know what it is, but there's like this dot here. It's a Cricut thing. It's a file thing. It just, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It doesn't bother me. And it's not in the actual sticker. Like if I peel it off, it won't show there. It's just on the bleed. So it's really not that big of a deal. But yeah, I'm really happy with how these turned out. And I have some super tiny ones that are about an inch that I made. So I'm excited to make more sticker sheets. I was gonna bring these out before Thanksgiving, but I think I might wait till December because a lot of these things are more geared towards like journaling and planning and planners and stuff like that. So I'm probably gonna make more sticker sheets and then release them all together for the new year, or just before the new year. So people who are making new planners and journals and all that fun stuff can go ahead and buy that beforehand, you know, because I also am in the need for a new planner, and I'm probably going to be using some of these stickers as well. And it's probably the last year I'll be using these business cards, if this will focus. Come on. Wow, I'm using my phone. Come on. There. Alright, well, it is what it is, I guess. I'll try to focus. There we go. I'm kind of sad about it, but I'm also kind of happy because I no longer have any interest in using this logo. The colors aren't even going to be the same anymore. It's kind of like a grayish purple, or almost, yeah, it's a grayish purple. Like they're kind of still there, but they're not. They're more purple than gray now. And I'm actually making a branding book to kind of help myself keep it together. Oh, now it wants to stay focused. Very nice. So, if you're ordering from me, you probably won't see these cards ever again. Which is okay. So, yeah. Alright, so I guess I'll move on to the next thing, and yeah, but that's just kind of what's been going on with my Etsy shop and side business and all that fun stuff. So much to do.
Crack it.